Breaking news, if you're married, you're going to have conflict and miscommunication. The other night, I have all these guys come over, play cards for my birthday. Well, a guy walked through, and he was talking about he had just sold a Coca-Cola sign, you know, for like $1,000, an old vintage sign. I was like, well, I have a little clock in my garage. Let's see what this is worth, because it's old. I was watching him. And his eyes lit up, you know. In there 5 years, this thing literally looks like junk. And my wife had $20 in. And he said, you know, that's a good one. And I was like, I might make $100. He said, I'm going to be honest. He said, it's probably worth $500. And then he said, does it work? It's been there for 5 years. I said, well, I'll tell you what. You give me $300 right now. He literally reached in his back pocket and handed me $300, which made me realize it's probably worth way more than that. Yeah. We had $20 in it, and I just thought, it's been laying here for 5 years, detached. So that story I told is a warm, fuzzy story. I noticed this old clock that I thought she had gotten at one of these antique Coca-Cola signs. My wife comes back out of town, and I'm like, I break the news to her. Got good news. I'd actually gotten her flowers, you know, welcome home. I had cleaned up. I made the announcement. I was like, look, you remember that old piece of junk that's been sitting out in the garage for years? Yeah, years. Cobwebs, spiders. I was like, I sold that for $300. I have $300 for you. And she said, that was my grandpa's. I didn't buy that in a antique thing. I was like, what?
That was a memory.
And
that was like a heritage.
Let's just
that's
say
an heirloom.
She was not happy. I'm pretty sure that's gone. Because she gave very firm instructions that I need to find that. She was like, go get it. And this guy, whatever happened to that clock? And I kind of told him the story. Fortunately, he's like, I still have it. I want to do the right thing. I was like, I'm buying this back for $400. In my little illustration about you taking the $100, he started talking about his belief in God. It started getting heavy here. Yeah. I thought, forget the clock. And so we sat on the porch, you know, and it turned into a Jesus life. What do we think about this? Well, then I'm thinking, oh, there's a bigger thing going on.
That's why I'm here.
You know, yeah. I just